All right, it's Wise Guy Wednesday. Today, Matt Selwyn has joined us in the studio.
And he's brought two graduate students with him, Pete Regal and I knew I was going to mess this up. I'm sorry, Jamie Zahnizer?
Yeah, right.
All right, well, I'm all freaked out by these bugs. Pretty neat that we've got here. What are we talking about?
I would say let's start with the tarantula that Pete's holding, because he probably wants to get that off his arm.
Okay, this is it's not an insect, it's a tarantula. So it's just a regular pet store tarantula. They're really nice. They're actually a little bit fragile. If they fall down, they can rupture real easy. So
really?
Keeping my arm kind of low. They're nice pets, and this is one of the guys we're going to be having at the Fear Film Festival this weekend.
They don't look like they move real fast.
He can, if he sees something to eat, like a cricket, he'll run pretty quickly to try to get it.
And he's pretty low to the ground, and that's there are physics reasons for that.
That's right. So he's got the segmented body, and he's got the exoskeleton and the legs. And over here we got the giant hissing cockroach. And you might like to grab a hold of that, Matt.
Oh, I would? Okay.
Not too dangerous. Yeah, the Madagascar hissing roaches, obviously from Madagascar. They're called hissing cockroaches because...
Does he hiss?
Yeah, if you irritate them a little bit, they'll hiss.
Oh, good.
Sometimes they won't do it.
It's my calming influence.
Jamie, tell us about the horns. I thought that was neat. You were telling us during the break.
Okay, yeah, you might think that these are actually eyes or something, but they're actually just these horns that mostly they're most prominent in the males. So possibly for...
So the eyes are underneath, is what you were saying?
How fast?
Right, the head is actually really underneath.
How fast does this guy move? Oh, look, he's moving now.
They can move fast if they get scared, but usually they just sort of crawl around slowly.
And then over here you've got the grasshoppers, the lubbers.
Yeah, these are lubber grasshoppers. They're real brightly colored. They sequester some chemicals from different plants to make them toxic to things that might eat them. So. They're real brightly colored. Things recognize them real easily. And they can't fly too well, but they don't really need to since...
Now, do these and the cockroaches play together?
No,
Not likely.
Not really.
Well, now that one's actually found in the United States, is what you were saying earlier.
That's right, down in Florida and in Texas, I believe, too.
And these are giant walking sticks. If you can show those, if you can zoom in on the aquarium, you'll see that these long, funny-looking insects, which will you tell us about?
Yeah, these are, I guess they're normally called thorny devils from New Guinea, near Australia, and they're walking sticks. So these ones are a little bit strange in that they have all these sort of thorns and things. Sometimes they can get really long now. Like over a foot long.
So the reason we do this today is that coming up this weekend we have the Insect Fear Film Festival at the U of I that you guys are running, and so if people want to see movies with giant insects in them, they should go to Fullinger at 6 p.m. on Saturday.
Oh, it's drooling.
Right. And that's a big thing. That's an annual thing. And so just in honor of that, what we have in these movies usually that causes the giant bugs is radiation. And so in honor of that, next week we're going to do radiation on the Wise Guy. And the question I have is, what's the most radioactive thing in your house? If you
radioactive thing in your house? Okay.
In your home.
Tell me that was drool.
And how can if somebody wants to go to that, where should they go?
It's to Fullinger, and if you go to the Wise Guy webpage, you can also see a link to this Insect Fear Film Festival. It'll tell you all about it.
Okay, great. That sounds real good.
And we're working to get that on our webpage as well. In the coming weeks, we shall have that. All right, sounds good. Matt's and Pete and Jamie, thank you very much for being here and bringing your friends with us. Okay, here he comes.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. And be sure to stay tuned. I'll have your weather on the 3s coming up.
He's not all that bad. He's